change their position, and how the jaw or the bone is going to change its position depends on the moment. So if you see this line of force and you compare it with the center of resistance of dentition, it is below. The force is below the center of resistance of dentition, and then you, how did I tell you? You just rotate it and see what moment is being created. A clockwise moment is being created. That means this dentition, what will happen? It will tip. The molars will go up and the incisors will come down. It's like this. So this is called as steepening of the occlusal plane. Your occlusal plane is tilting down. So this is called as steepening of the occlusal plane. Now let's see what happens to the maxilla. So in maxilla, what will happen is, this is the center of resistance. Again, this force is below the center of resistance of maxilla. So what moment will be created? Extend the force around the center of resistance of maxilla. Again, there is a clockwise moment. So what happens? The maxilla will tip downwards. So the maxilla is gonna tip downwards anteriorly. Right? So both the moments are clockwise. What else happens? Because you're pulling something from the neck, so there is a restraining force. You know now, in physics, when there is a force at an angle, you divide it or resolve it into two vectors, x and y. So right now we spoke about the y vector. What about the x vector? So when you're restraining it, there is a restraining effect or a distalizing force on the maxilla. Distalization of maxilla. Right? So this is what happens in cervical headgear when the outer bow extends directly below the center of resistance. Right? Now we'll talk about how the bows are going to change. The position of bows, how they change the movement.